and welcome to the NBA team.
I'm back, baby. Hey, turn me up a bit. Turn me up some. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look, they're like ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth. Wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Yeah. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget cat and sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Fact. If I say it, you best to believe it. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map for rap, and now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bicker though. Got a plan way bigger than that, cause we never really was rich, bro. We had to spend every dollar we had. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. Thought it wasn't all that. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth. Wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget cat and sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Facts.
Alright, I'm done with you. Take what I want, not gonna stop for no one, not one. Get lost if you try and drag me down. Yeah, brother, look at me now. GM in the ECB now. We in B&E now. Looking for the come and see now. On the ball, looking for a rebound. I'm back with a little bit more than I had before. One spit on the mic and they ask for more. Me and JK lit, but we keep it raw. Like a baker. I was never one to listen to a hater, but you can bet when the pay come. I'ma split that with my day ones. No doubt, no fake ones. JK runner up till the day's done. You bet. I run with a team of vets. Cook the beat with a steam and veg. Gotta make sure the whole team fed. No sleep for the week, gotta rest. You know what they said?
They're like ain't no Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than target speeds when I ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick running up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that I wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep, forget counting sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Fast.
From parts unknown.
I'm the boy. Who is you? SOB the gang. Y'all ain't with my crew. Day ones only. I don't really with new. Stop acting like a white crowd. Won't stop. Allergic to a snake. They like, boy, stop dabbing. These on my head won't stop. Be cautious. Shout out to T.O. All white buffs. OMG, think I'm Debo. Bro got that in a Pico. Two like Michael and Tito. Make them give it up. Now I'm playing, keep your will. Vallejo, California, where them youngest, they be quick to ruthless. We don't really, I don't got no feelings, I'ma laugh. Ain't no giving, circle got small. I don't really like to trust. Shout out all my SOB, it's just us. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. Speaking on my name, I'ma laugh, get your bands up. Brody go broke, it ain't pick my mans up. My dandruff, all talk, LOL, they just playin' tough. I'm that, see me, young wild, they can't tame us. Brody keep it, where we go, it be dangerous. To a taper, these Cartiers, so please don't touch me. Better watch your, if not she. Out of space, they like these so ugly. I'm running to the chips like casino money. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, ballin' Calvin Cambridge.
Chains on, walked in this put on my chains on, yeah, she finna do what I say so, okay, she finna do what I say so, walk, you, walked in this put on my chains on, walked in this put on my chains on, thought that was my pants, I won't buy her no flowers, but I buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie and she out in Japan. Wait. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia. And she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping. Don't sip. No way. Walked in this put on my chains on. Walked in this put on my chains on. Yeah, she finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, walked in this put on my chains on. Walked in this put on my chains on.
talking. Cause I know these ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3. Planes all in my home, first street. Tell it loud when I make a song, let my brother day. She be all on me like, she need me. I don't need you at all. She believe me. She be mad every time when I really ain't know. Got me posted all alone where the slums be. Lot of money on the line, what I'm going for. You don't stick with me now, long run, you will see. Don't go. Take off, can tell you that they lying if they saying that they seen me. I know you talking business, I'm a big B. Yeah, talking about you. Told her just splash a whole lot of water on me. Why we RACE? No cool, take off, cause I know these ain't gon' hand that new suit. Yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3. Planes all in my home, first street. Tell it loud when I make a song, let my brother day. Swift, yeah. Show her how to get the money, oh. Jimmy showing, yeah. Big old pill, tryna get in her heart with no call. Chopping around, ain't right how you using your tone. May I man right now. Check out I'm living, I just went and got another. Millions in the bank, got another million flow. 1.3 ED, stay added up if you can't count. $250,000 chain, $250,000 car. Wow, I know how to get it in my mama house. $1 million business, I ain't never turning down. Me and Casey, yeah, new coupe. Take off, cause I know these ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3. Planes all in my home, first street. Tell it loud when I make a song, let my brother day.
Mga kababayan, turn up! Tayo ay Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalong Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa bagsik ng ating tubo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibong pangyayari sa mampanika na sa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to panalo. Yeah, keep one in your mouth when you're lying and stay on my business or watch you. Taking my people to heights where you crying but regular living, and that's what I'm trying to prove. Instead of just lying and booths. First true Filipino rapper on the news. Enjoy if you're cool, haters can snooze while I put my city on the map. 22 double O, Longobo City, no cap. Never forgetting the street where my cousin would sit when we always just listen to rap. Kendrick, M and ASAP with some metal and mammy, we turn up with that. Been mundane till the sun came, now we want fame like a kid in the hey, I've been in Spain, but the letter S is silent. I'm claiming my reign like a king so I can water crops for surviving. Go away if you trippin', had a homie. Ain't gonna love for the people who talk over songs when they claiming they listen. These bars never done, 3 stars in the sun. Hey, blue, red, draped down on the flag, no we never fear none. Most of us didn't grow up with a trust fund, know that I'm willing to give for a loved one. I'm on the move from nothing to someone, reminding my people to shout. Tayo ay Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalong Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa bagsik ng ating tubo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibong pangyayari sa mampanika na sa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to. Hey, kung inakala mong isang lingwahe lang kaya gamitin ni easy, may laka mapapala kung ganyan ka mag-isip kay batala ka sisingil. Utang na galing sa loob na lumutang, hinahin sa turon na may pusang sinahin sa okay, uray mo nga ipagkakinyayot. Dituyak lang nagurkuray mo sinudi ang tayo. Tatlo ang sang-itam aking tiwagas mo nga payong at takil kaya itong nga kanapig payong. Si kayo nga ang amin,
Lahat kayo, all of you. Ever since bata ako, I've been kinda discriminated in my own home country. Sure, some will be like, oh, puti-puti mo, tisoy. I ain't tisoy, I'm Pinoy. And I swear that nobody will ever look at me the same way again. I'll make it to the top while I'm showing their says. And nanalo na ako na mula ko. Sila po sa makta na lahat na nasaktan na nalaman nila. Ano na bayani sa karagatan ng bansa na pag-aari ng Pilipino. Despite any turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil. Bakit? Kasi tayo'y Pilipino. Kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mga Tagalog, Bisaya o Ilocano. Walang tatalo sa toxic ng ating mundo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo. Huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibo. Pangyayari sa mampalingkana sa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to.
Yeah, ain't no debating it, ain't no complaining or faking it. I'm on one. Don't make me spin on all you. Through my music, is you stupid? Don't make them have the car to come use it. I got a lot of power and I love to abuse it. You lying through your teeth like your words a toothpick. Tupac rolling in his grave. Me and you ain't the same. I'm on a whole nother page. Like the came, I'm in a whole nother lane. I'm going off the brain. This think he fly, I'm off the plane. I look at his like, oh, what a shame. Make him, hey, let him. Do you hear what I'm saying? Better stay out my way, better stay out my range. And I don't mean the truck, boy, they coming with the slide. They playing with the slide. With the noise. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll catch a hatin' by his toe. Make him tic-tac like he tap dancing at a show. Get him on the weekend, that's the X and the O. That be talking no do. They running around, they only ducked up cruise. They riding the wave, I'm about to cruise ship. They say they won't beef until you take them to roof, Chris. Can I get a prime cut, bone in a little water, cause I'm hoarse. These parts. More beef, more beef, more beef. Walk down in your streets, your streets, your streets. Catch around northwest, southeast, northeast. On God, on my mama, on my daughter, on me. Get in my way, on my range, get the whole. Slide. They playing with the slide. With the slide. Hey, keep it running. Slide. Keep it going. Slide. Slide. Yeah.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take that pressure off, you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What you gonna
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. It's early in the season, but we're already Seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's O'Neal in at the power forward position.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Murray. O'Neal misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Gobert. Back to James. Here's Edwards. Now here is James. Off target from outside. Durant against James. Here's O'Neal, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Murray with it. Here's O'Neal. Baseline try. And the shot falls short that time.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to James. Now Gobert. Down low. Here's Chamberlain, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Here's O'Neal. Young with it. The 3 is up. And the Hawks with another 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. James outside. The 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now, here is James. Lets it go from 14. Here's Chamberlain. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Murray. Pass to Young. Back to Murray. Shoots. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Here's James. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star, DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
And he gets it to go. 1:53 left in the first. Now, here is James. He has 6. Edwards is doubled. Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The Timberwolves, 3rd.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Murray against Towns. O'Neal on the wing. Fade away. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
James. Here's Chamberlain, and the shot goes. He has 6.
Oh, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
Capella, screen on Edwards. Young, the pass to Capella. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. 41 seconds left in the first quarter.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Right side Murray. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Edwards. Clock at 6. Murray for 3, kept alive. That shot is good by O'Neal.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
James outside. Here's Towns. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's working. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got LeBron James. Rudy Gobert is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Edwards. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And the Hawks shooting the rock well at 46%. Durant, pass to Young. Capella inside, guarded by Edwards, and they take the lead.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Murray against Edwards. James outside. Towns a screen on Durant. The 3, James. The rebound by the Hawks. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Young. And here's Murray. O'Neal on the wing. Over Towns. O'Neal misses. The Timberwolves trail. It's James with the drive. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. James has got 8.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's James. Deflected. Durant against James. Outside Young. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards against Young. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Rudy Gobert on top. 4th, Clint Capella.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
Now Towns, guarded by Young. James, outside. For 3. Again, the miss by James. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
By himself. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
James passes to Gobert. Pass to Towns. And James launches it from deep. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Timeout called, the Hawks. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They won both games against this club last season. Would love to repeat that this time around.
Hey, guys, when you've got 2 teams like these on the playoff bubble, every game matters. This should be a good one.
For your first Avenue Breaker.
Murray against Towns. 13 feet out. Rebound Minnesota. 1:46 left in the second quarter. This James on the wing. Guarded by Durant. And that one's good. James.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is a problem for the defense and good for his team.
A good look from Young. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Towns against Durant. Outside Young. 1 minute left in the second period. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Edwards. It's James on the wing. Inside. Here's Gobert. Capella with the defensive effort. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Young with the bucket.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. The kick out to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
24.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
Nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half. for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you could...
And let's take a moment to shift gears. That's it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. Screen by O'Neal. There's Young with the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Outside Edwards. From the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Pass to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. That shot missing. Edwards against Murray. Now, here is James. Towns for 3. On target from range. Towns has got 6. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
There's the triple. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Murray. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Durant. Screen by O'Neal from deep 3-point range. Durant's shot is off.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Edwards against Murray. James, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Edwards finds Towns. Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. And the Hawks call time here. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Capella's got 6 points.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Here's the teardrop. Tipped. Outside Young. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
2 minutes.
Murray against Edwards. Pass to O'Neal. Durant with it. The 3 ball. Chamberlain pulls it in. Young against James. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. And he's now got the double-double.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
From 10 feet away, and he gets it back.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete. His size, to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
1:09 left in the third quarter. And the Timberwolves call time here. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
1:05 left in the third. Durant against James. Pass to Chamberlain. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And they've also kept the game simple for themselves, getting it into the paint and getting high percentage looks. This has been a tough quarter for them and a challenging game for this team.
And Atlanta shooting at about 34% here in this game. Up top, Young. Here's O'Neal. He has 6. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Young from long range. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
And here's James. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards out there with LeBron James. Then there's Rudy Gobert. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside Young. Here's O'Neal to the middle. Capella.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
And they pick up 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Timberwolves on D. Young, the pass to Durant. Back to Young. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Capella, screen on James. Durant for 3.
Their execution has not been crisp this half, and it's putting them in a hole.
Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on, we're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in almost every category. His game is only getting stronger. and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Pass to O'Neal, and here's Durant. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
And, you know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Back to James. Looking to end this cold spell. And he drops it in from the low post.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Takes a 13-footer. Murray, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside Edwards. With the 10-footer. Tipped away. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
For Atlanta, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Inside. Here's O'Neal. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey,
a long, long time ago, but not a long time at all. Nobody go know, no be anybody in business. And everything you see, and everything you teeth, everything you shot, and any. Nobody will know, no be anybody in business. business. Yeah. But nowadays, everything don't change. It can't be like you say, everybody's business. My own business, not to make my business. I will take myself to the public. I will impose myself on the public. Everything you say, and everything you do, and everything you want, and everything you get, everybody could know. Everybody could know. It be everybody in business.
Board members.
it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Only do it if it feel natural, I can't force it. They say where you get that swag from, I bought this. If you ask me, then I'm #1, but that's my opinion. You could go check the stats yourself, just start sounding in it. Try and compete with me in the same lane. Around, I made my own way, see if they maintain. So fashion, yeah, fashion fanatic, yeah. To money, yeah, the money, yeah. Got so much on me, you would think I be, yeah. I guess that what happens, yeah. When you really got it, yeah. No, it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I.
It's here, the first game of the season. These players, like us, look like they were itching to get this game underway.
Oh, man, all the preparation, the training camp, the taping, the icing, the stretching, the coaching. Let's get it going. Guys are ready to start this long marathon, and we'll see who can come out on top.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Edwards is out there with LeBron James, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Towns in at the 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And he makes the first.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Now here's James. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
I'm not sure there's a player in the game who sees the floor better than LeBron James.
Ingram kicks to O'Neal. LeBron against Ingram. McCollum outside. Here's O'Neal, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Giannis against LeBron. Towns for 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McCollum. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Towns, the pass to LeBron. Nice form on the 20-footer.
How about the elevation on the pull-up there as LeBron gets up into the air? Good legs and foundation on that one.
Ingram dishes to O'Neal. Unloads from 9, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Ingram against James. Over O'Neal. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. The 11-footer and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Edwards. Last game we saw him score 32. Antetokounmpo passes to Ingram. Over James. And that one hits back iron.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron James on the wing. Again, James missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
O'Neal a screen on Edwards. Antetokounmpo passes to Valanciunas. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Ingram. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. James finds Abdul-Jabbar. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Mavericks. Here's Shaq. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Tries from 10. It's blocked by Shaq. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, and knocking guys around.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it. And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Last year, getting it done. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as we saw last season, a difficult guy to run the offense against. Constantly jumping the passing lanes. Always a threat to create a turnover.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron is doubled, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
5 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. New Orleans in the lead. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Antetokounmpo inside. Gobert on him. Misses from close range. And a deep three from James. Oh, and he got it!
That beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes! Wow. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 1. I'm New Orleans back in a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
C.J. McCollum out there with Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Shaq in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
James, a screen on McCollum. Edwards passes to James with the fadeaway. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Shooting 2.
They throw good. McCollum.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Edwards kicks to Towns. McCollum against Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound. Shaq with the bucket.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Here's McCollum. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. McCollum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. Edwards dishes to James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And taking a look at the Pelicans, lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
Here's Shaq. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Shaq's got 4 points in the quarter.
McCollum with a great job using the screen, deadly either shooting or passing. Just a great job of reading things and action off the pick.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Here on Karl Anthony Towns, coming off a terrific season, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
Oh yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now McCollum. Last game we saw him score 32. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Shaq on the assist by McCollum. O'Neal's got 6 in the quarter.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
James outside. Towns sets the pick for LeBron. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is got back down to 4 with the made basket from Towns.
Yeah, I don't know how you defend LeBron in the screen and roll, because you can fire passes right through the defense and into any gap available.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
LeBron against Giannis. Here's LeBron. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Ingram. For Gobert. And the Pelicans miss again. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Here's Shaq. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Edwards finds Towns. Gobert with it. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The 10-footer. And the basket by McCollum. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
James looking around. Antetokounmpo, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. How far down the road would you guys look on the schedule over the course of the season?
Straight to the playoff, man. I was focused on the long game.
The long game? You must be talking about your golf game.
Well, you're going to start talking smack? Golf smack? Come on. You want to go there?
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, they've got their rebounding to thanks for this lead. All first half, they were fighting for the boards. Those extra possessions make a big difference.
Man, if they could keep that going on the second half, man, they'll be in good place.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the power on that.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he gets it to go. Edwards got his first bucket in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. 9 feet out, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 8.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Back to O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. 90 seconds now into the second half. Giannis against LeBron. Towns sets the pick for James. They get the rebound. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
puts it up. Second chance effort. No good from Valanciunas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Edwards passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Traps in the tray. Edwards got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger. Great showing for him last season. How about 30 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists? And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Screen by O'Neal. And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The pass to Gobert. Over Ingram. Gobert can't hit. Pelicans leading by 7. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And you cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That's good from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards kicks to James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over O'Neal. And again, it's Minnesota.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Many would say that's the smart play, sending Shaq to the line where he's, let's say, a little less dead.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 5. James, the pass to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Passes it to LeBron. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Minnesota calls timeout.
First team foul. Timeout call for Minnesota. It's time. You know you want to be certified. Let's go! Put your hands together. I can hear you. Bring your dance team.
While we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. There's the pass to Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it goes down 2 points. Shaq's got 18 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Towns finds James. Out to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. That's in. The Pelican lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Edwards.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Lock at 6. Now Antetokounmpo. Offline with his 3. Pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. LeBron against McCollum. And they double up James. Towns a screen on Valanciunas. Edwards can't hit. Up top, Shaq. Defended by Towns. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pelicans lead by 4. And will return shortly.
The Timberwolves, 28.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. O'Neal is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's McCollum, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 set. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Towns. O'Neal is screen on Gobert. It's McCollum on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Gobert. The feed to Towns to take the lead. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Here they are. Let's give it up, fans. It's your Pelican Breaker.
Sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Edwards against McCollum. Back to Ingram. Out left to the wing. O'Neal dishes to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. McCollum no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Edwards passes to LeBron. Back to Edwards. That one a little long. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Shaq with a screen on Edwards. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Here's James. No good there. And New Orleans will come the other way. And here is Ingram. McCollum outside. Kicks it to O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. LeBron passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Towns. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Here's Ingram. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Edwards against McCollum. Back to LeBron. The kick out to Towns. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And it looks like they left the defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum with the ball, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Shaq. Here's James. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
To the middle. Here's Shaq. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Here's Ingram. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Abdul-Jabbar misses. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Giannis dishes to O'Neal. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And they double up James. Towns wide open. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 5. And the Kumbo inside. Defended by Gobert. Giannis, no good. James against Giannis. LeBron shot is off. The Pelicans shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And this team continues to lean on the broad shoulders of Giannis Antetokounmpo for everything they do. And they should, asking him to come up big there in the clutch.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
LeBron, no luck. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Feeds to Giannis. And stolen by LeBron. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the game. Knocks it loose. Ingram passes to O'Neal. A 3 from McCollum. Rebound, Minnesota. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Carl Anthony Towns. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Valanciunas. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the three-point line, trying to contest every shot. We just made it difficult.
And that led to a win for you. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.